Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, Rumble and X land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego. And today we are going to continue to talk about My Best Friend's Wedding. That's right, My Best Friend's Wedding. That movie from 1997, that rom-com that you chicks out there just love. I don't know why you love it. Okay, I guess I do understand why you love it so much. But, I know it's a fan favorite. I know it's been very popular. It made a lot of money. It was that whole fucking artsy fartsy rom-com gay shit in there that you're typical in all your rom-coms. It follows the fucking formula. You got the fucking the late 20s, early 30s, fucking white girl, pretty white girl, pretty, not drop dead gorgeous, just pretty. Okay, professional. Working for some sort of corporation, or she owns her own business or some shit like that, because we all know that all 27-year-olds do. Okay, she's got everything going. She's a boss bitch. She's got everything going for her. The only problem is she can't find true love. Ooh, I just wish I could have a guy who was sensitive, and honest, with integrity. And romantic and all this other kind of bullshit that when you do get a guy like that, you fuck him over, okay? With some fucking big dick, fucking AIDS infested, ripped abs, square jawed dude who's got fucking 6 kids from 7 different women, right? You leave that guy for that guy, okay? So we all know it's bullshit, okay? But you want to believe in it while you're watching it, right? Of course you do. Of course you fucking do, right? Because how else are you gonna get fucking tickets, right? How else are they gonna make any fucking money if they can't sell you this shit and you fucking eat it up? They're gonna put that shit in your fucking spoon and put it right in front of you, and you're gonna fucking eat it. Not only are you gonna eat it, you're gonna pay to get seconds. Exactly. That's how the rom-com business works. All right. So just go with it. All right. There's a reason straight guys don't watch these fucking movies unless you girls take us in to go fucking see it. Okay. Now lately I've been reviewing a lot of rom-coms. Okay, because kind of what I do on this channel, because I started this channel doing Sex and the City reviews. Yes, Sex and the City. I reviewed every fucking episode of Sex and the City. Okay, it's here, all the movies, even that new fucking abortion of a TV show, and Just Like Crap. I already reviewed all that. Okay, so I know what I'm fucking talking about. Okay, I don't particularly like chick flicks. I like action movies, but what the fuck am I gonna say about Predator? Okay, that you haven't already heard. Okay, if you were to Google, go on YouTube right now and look up a review of Predator, what are you going to see? You're going to see some guy, maybe a nerdy guy, maybe an alpha guy, who knows, and they're going to talk about how cool the movie is and how wonderful the direction, and how beautifully paced it was, how Arnold got along with the other co-stars, and John McTiernan directed it. You're gonna hear all that shit, all right? Maybe you'll even know that Van Damme was the original Terminator in that movie. Yeah, it was Van Damme. It was Jean-Claude Van Damme was the Terminator, and then they fired him and got another guy. But shots of him in the suit are still in the movie. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna hear all that shit. Okay, but like, first of all, of course you're gonna hear that. Only someone who likes that movie or is interested in that movie is even going to look it up. So, I mean, you're going to get a guy telling you about a guy movie, right? What is there to say that isn't already obvious, or that's that important? Okay, I'm doing something different here. Okay, whenever you go, look up the reviews for this movie. I haven't done it, but look up the reviews for this movie right now. Okay, and come back here, please. All right, and look at what you're gonna find. You're gonna find fucking women talking about this movie, whether they like it or hate it. Most of them like it, and you're gonna find fucking gay guys talking about this movie. Okay, you know what you're not gonna find? You're not gonna find a straight guy like me, okay, talking about this fucking movie. You're not gonna fucking find that. You know why? Because this movie was made for me, and you also want to know why? Because nobody wants you to know the fucking truth. Okay, nobody wants you to know the fucking truth. And I'm sick and fucking tired of the movie industry, Hollywood, okay, TV shows, movies, having it be that women are the ones setting the pace for how these relationships should work. I'm sick and fucking tired of Hollywood displaying women as the leaders in the relationship. Okay? What woman wants that fucking responsibility 24/7? Really? How would you like that, ladies? In real life, do you want to be the one that has to fucking pick where we're going out to eat, has to plan the vacation, pay for the vacation, Okay, with your husband and your family? Are you the one that wants to make sure the fucking the car insurance has been paid on your son's fucking car? Okay, are you the one that wants to be responsible for all of that shit? I know a lot of you single moms out there are responsible for that shit. Okay, but if you were in a actually happily married, would you be happy being with a husband who didn't fucking do any of that shit? That all he fucking did was go to work and come home and fuck you, and that's it. I mean, you see what I mean? And in these movies, the women are the boss bitches. They're in charge of everything. Men have no say in anything. Except maybe paying for the fucking the date or some shit like that. But otherwise, no, they have no say or nothing. They have all the responsibility and none of the authority. Okay, fuck that. No, that's not how real life works. Okay, most of you ladies know this. Okay, I know you feminists are gonna hate me for this. Okay, but you know what? I've met some very strong women. I've met boss bitches. Okay, I've dated plenty of boss bitches. Okay, lots of women with fucking with bigger balls than you. Let me tell you. Okay, not literally, metaphorically. I'm not one of them. Okay, but that are very aggressive and stuff and very worldly, okay, and know a lot of shit, okay, very authoritative, okay, that are in charge of many people at their jobs, okay. So I know women like that, okay, and let me tell you something that you guys out there, if you're watching this, okay, don't know, is it's true that they are tough, okay, and all that kind of shit. You see, that's true for the women that are that way. Most women aren't that way, but the ones that are that way, okay, it's true, they're tough. But you know what? They don't want to be like that 24/7. Sometimes they just want to fucking let go and let the guy take over, even if it's just for a little while, just for a fucking little while. Can you imagine all the responsibility you have in your job? You're a woman, you're a boss bitch, rising the corporate ladder, okay, and then you come home from fucking 10 hours at the office to be fucking in charge of the household too. You can imagine how many women want that? They don't. They want someone else to fucking take charge for just for a little while, man. Oh my God, let your husband worry about the fucking getting the new sofa ordered. Let your husband worry about fucking planning the vacation, getting the tickets, booking the hotel, all that kind. Let your husband worry about that shit, okay? You've been busy all fucking day. You know what? Let your husband just fucking throw you on the goddamn bed, okay? Eat you out like there's no tomorrow, okay? And then fuck you like there's no tomorrow, okay? All the fucking way, dude. Rough, okay? Just pound you out to fucking oblivion. All right, where you're gonna be walking funny the next day. Okay, sometimes women just want that. All right, they just want that. They just want the guy to be in fucking charge for a little while at least. Okay, and that's the honest to God truth. And you're not gonna fucking see that in a fucking rom-com. You're not gonna see that in anything on TV today because that would show women in a position of weakness, and we can't have that on TV. We can't have that in the fucking movies. No. Only men are allowed, straight white men are allowed to be weak, and I'm not even fucking white, and even I'm fucking notice this. Okay? So, yeah. So that's kind of the message that they're putting out there. Okay? And it's not fucking true. It's not realistic. Okay? And for those of you that have been paying attention to this culture war that we got on, in case you haven't noticed, okay, the other side's losing. Okay? The other side's losing. But I will give credit to these activists. I will. If someone were to ask me what is the fucking one thing good you can say about these people that you're against, one good thing, and that would be like these guys are fucking. They're true believers. They will not abandon the ship when it's sinking. They will stay on it to the bitter end. God bless them for that, man. God bless them for that. Okay, they will fucking crash their goddamn kamikaze plane into that fucking, they're not going to jump out. They will crash their fucking plane with them in it into that fucking battleship if it will help. Okay, they will fucking do it. All right. So hey, you know what? God bless you and keep up the good work. We need people like you. Okay. We need the true believers. Okay. Let me tell you something. Watching you guys fall is more exciting than any of the bullshit TV shows or movies you have been writing for the past 10 fucking years. Okay, a hell of a lot. Watching the fucking drama behind Disney right now and Star Wars and Marvel, it's a lot better than any fucking movie they put out in the past like 5 years. Okay. And when it comes to Star Wars, for the past like 30 years. Okay, maybe not 30 years. More like, I don't know, fucking 15, 20 years, something like that. Okay, anyway. So back to the movie, okay? So this movie fucking was written in an era, okay, it follows all the tropes of the typical rom-com. It was written in an era where women did not hate men, okay, where it wasn't cool to hate men. It was still out there. I mean, even I grew up watching shit. There was always an episode of fucking Prunky Brewster, or an episode of Family Ties, or an episode of Growing Pains, or an episode, or the reruns of the Brady Bunch, where there was like, you know, the boys against the girls, and girls always win, to show the boys that girls can do it too, and we can do it better. Okay, there was always an episode like that. Okay, so this is nothing new, okay? But it wasn't fucking turned up this fucking high until the past fucking 10 years. Well, that's all it is. That's all it fucking is. You know, the fucking show fucking CSI that you chicks love to watch? They even did an episode where a girl gets, rhymes with grape, okay? And not only, but the guy that graped her, okay, because he's African American and she's white, she refuses to press charges, you know, because that would be racism. They actually did that fucking episode. Can you believe that? What the fuck, man? What's the fucking matter what color he is? He's going to fucking jail. You realize he's going to fucking do it again? If you don't put him behind bars? But you're not going to do it because of the color of his... Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck is kind of lollipop land is this shit that we're living in, man? Oh my God. And these rom-coms, like this one here, what we're talking about here, they take advantage of shit like that. Okay? They make the men stupid, and they make the women smart. Whereas in this movie, everyone's fucking stupid pretty much, except for fucking Rupert Everett, the gay guy. But even that should tell you something, okay? Why is that the only character? This is supposed to be a heterosexual rom-com, but yet the only character in this whole fucking movie that makes sense, that is actually charming, okay, that you actually fucking like, okay, is the gay guy. What the fuck? It's insane, but it's fucking true. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's fucking true. Rupert Everett steals the fucking movie, man. Now that I'm doing that rant, where we left off last time, okay, it's obviously Rupert Everett's character's name is George Downs. Okay, he's actually, even though this movie's called My Best Friend's Wedding, Julia Roberts' character, Jules Potter, okay, and then Dermot Mulroney's character, Mike O'Neill, okay, they're supposed to be best friends, even though they're both heterosexual, but they have a platonic relationship now. Okay, they used to fuck in the past, but not anymore, not for a long time. Okay, but supposedly they're best friends, even though they don't know shit about each other. I mean, not really. Oh yeah, he knows. I mean, he knows that she doesn't like pink. Okay, and he knows other stuff about her. But who does she run to with her problems? Who does she talk to about what her concerns are, what she wants in life, what she's afraid of, what she's trying to do? Okay, who does she talk to? She doesn't talk to him. She talks to fucking the gay guy, George. So George is really her best friend, but the movie's not going to go there because if you do that, you've got no fucking story. You've got no plot. Okay, so they have to like fabricate this bullshit, obviously fake relationship between Michael and fucking Jules in order for this movie to work. Okay, in order for there to be an actual story there, because honestly, the best chemistry is between George and Jules. Okay, not Jules and Mike. Okay, like I said, she's supposed to be, they were really best friends, but she didn't even fucking know he was getting married. She didn't know he was dating anyone serious. She didn't know that he was in love with anybody. She didn't know that fucking his soon-to-be father-in-law owns the fucking Chicago White Sox. Okay, she didn't know any of this shit. How the fuck can you be best friends? He didn't know what she was doing. Okay, he didn't know that she got another book deal. Okay, that she was on a book tour. Okay, or any of this fucking shit. So how can you be best friends when you don't know what the fuck each other's going on in each other's fucking lives? How the fuck can you be you can't. Okay, so right there, this movie shoots itself in its own foot with that. We're supposed to believe they're best friends, but yet they don't know a goddamn thing about each other. They're acting like people that haven't seen each other in 3 or 4 years, who are just now getting reacquainted. Okay, and she's acting like, oh my God, now that he's going to get married to Cameron Diaz, okay, who's the daughter of the guy that owns the Chicago White Sox. She plays Kimmy Wallace. Okay, now she realizes that this billionaire is going to take him away from her. Okay, he's going to steal away the attention that he used to give her, which he wasn't really giving her any. Okay, she's threatened, so now she realizes she's actually in love with Michael. And she has been for 9 years. She couldn't bring herself to say it because she's afraid of committing. She's afraid of getting her feelings hurt. She doesn't mind hurting other guys' feelings. That's fine. But she can't get her feelings hurt. That would be a tragedy worse than the fucking Titanic. So in order to stop that from happening, that tragedy from happening, she's got to go over there and fucking steal, okay, this guy that she doesn't even fucking love away from the woman that he actually does love and who loves him. Okay? Because that's the right thing to do. Okay, and this movie's supposed to make you want to sympathize with her on her mission. Okay, and that's what she tries to do. All of her attempts fail. So finally, she calls George and says, "I don't know what to do. Everything I've been trying to sabotage their relationship for the past 3 days. Nothing is working. They're still together. They're going to get married in 2 days, and I'm out of ideas. I don't know what to do. I need your emotional and support here." So what does he do? He flies over to Chicago from New York. Okay, and he doesn't help her, but he tries to give her a courage boost to admit her feelings to him, and then just fucking let him get married or let him choose. Okay, it's going to be Jules or it's going to be Kimmy, all right? But she lies instead. She can't do it. She lies and says that George was her fiance. Okay, even though fucking Michael's pretty aware that this guy's gay. How the fuck did he become straight all of a sudden? How the fuck, if he's her best friend, how the fuck did he not know that she was dating her boss? Okay, who he thought was gay. Okay, but it turns out he just pretends to be gay to pick up women. Like, how does fucking telling a woman that you like to get fucked in the ass by a dude make you more attractive to her? I don't get it. That you can suck cock better than she can makes you more attractive to her. I don't fucking get it. But apparently we're supposed to go with that, right? Once again, this is actually par for the course. This is actually in character because these two best friends don't know shit about each other. Like I just told you, okay? So anyway. Now, of course, Rupert Everett, being the charming gay guy that he is, who's pretending to be straight, okay, he charms all of Kimmy's family, okay, all of Michael's soon-to-be in-laws, all right? He charms all of them, okay, so they invite the mom, Isabel, played by Suzanne Sullivan. Yes, you remember her from Falcon Crest. Okay, my mom used to watch that show. Okay, anyway, she's Kimmy's mom, okay, Cameron Diaz's mom. She invites, because everyone's so fucking flabbergasted about how gay he is, even though he says he's straight and he just came here to fuck Jules. No, he literally says that. "I came here for some pre-conjugal visiting, if you know what I mean. Right, dude?" Basically the way a gay guy pretends to be straight. Okay, yeah, making fun of us is okay, but we can't make fun of gay people. All right, so that happens, and of course the mom invites him to fucking lunch, okay, after the rehearsal, right? So he of course accepts. He cancels his flight back to New York, and he accepts and decides, because he's mad at Jules a little bit for having to pretend to be straight around her, pretend to be her fucking fiance, that he decides just to play it for all it's worth. What I think is kind of clever and very funny. He decides to just go with it, and he starts making up this story. The family asks them, okay, they're having this big fucking lunch at this restaurant called Barry the Cudas, which does not exist in Chicago. Okay, when I took my friend around Chicago to recreate this, I recreated this movie for a girl I knew who came to visit me in Chicago. As I live in Chicago, I'm from Chicago. I know where everything is in this movie. This actual restaurant does not exist. Okay, this was filmed on a soundstage. Okay, so I took her to a restaurant that was similar to this, but not this actual restaurant, because it's not a real restaurant. Okay, but I did recreate this movie for her, right? But anyway, so in the scene here in the movie, Barry the Cudas, okay, he decides to play this up and pretend to be her fiance and just fucking go with it, all right, and have fun with it, okay? And because he feels that he has to pretend to be straight, he wants to get revenge on Jules for this, so he's gonna embarrass the fuck out of her. Okay, he's gonna take this opportunity to embarrass Jules like crazy for making him pretend to be fucking straight. Okay, so of course Suzanne Sullivan asks him, "How did you meet? How'd you two meet?" Okay, and Jules says, "Oh, well, he's my editor, my boss and all that," which, yeah, no Me Too back then, right? Okay, and he says that he met her. He's like, "Oh, should I tell this story, darling, love of my life? Should I tell this?" He says it like that too, but we're supposed to believe he's straight. "Should I tell the story, my darling?" And she's like, "No, it's private." Like shut the fuck up, man. You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be on a plane back to New York, And so that's going on. It's just like, and then Kimmy is there sitting with Michael, her fiance, and she's like, "Oh, isn't it incredible? How he's your boss, he's your editor, and here you are, all those guys you went through, all those guys, all those cocks that you fucking sucked, and all those times you took it in your pussy and your ass at the same time. After all that stuff, it turns out that the one you really wanted was the one that was right in front of you the whole time." And of course, Jules looks at Michael, right, when she says this, and then, George's like, "She's talking about me." Anyway, and that starts off the conversation, right? Because Jules is a big fucking slut, okay? Apparently she just fucks a lot of guys and uses them like toilet paper, okay? Yes, she does that. It's been documented. Everyone knows about it, okay? And also, the character that Julia Roberts plays, Jules Potter, also does that in real life, too. Hey, let me tell you, how many men did Julia Roberts fuck over? Okay, there's Lyle Lovett, Kiefer Sutherland, Jason Patrick, Dylan McDermott, Liam Neeson. Okay, these are all guys that she fucked and dumped. Okay, so I don't really have that much sympathy for her. Okay, I really don't. But I guess when you're the number one chick flick actress in the world, you can pretty much do whatever you want, right? Okay. What I'm more concerned about is all those guys that fucked her so that they could boost their careers. There's a reason she ended up marrying a goddamn, he was like a grip or something. Like he was like a production assistant or some shit on one of her movies. That's who she's married to now. Yeah. Yes, it's a joint checking account. But hey, whatever floats her boat. I guess she got tired of all the famous guys and decided just to, be with a guy that she can fucking dominate, Anyway, and peg. All right, but anyway, move right along. So that happened. So George decides to tell this story about how they met, okay, which is obviously fictional, but he's making it up on the spot. He says he met her at a mental institution, which raises some eyebrows at the table. Like, what? He's like, yes, I met her at a mental institution. And he says, like, she was visiting, so apparently Jules was visiting a chef that she drove insane with a bad review. And that's why she was in the mental institution. Meanwhile, George was there to talk to Dionne Warwick, okay? Which is funny, okay? To talk to Dionne Warwick, okay, she's like, well, a guy who thought he was Dionne Warwick. That's not funny. Because I have actually met Dionne Warwick. Yes, I did, okay? When I lived in Chicago, probably around the time that I was showing this girl, my friend, all these places that I was recreating this movie for her, I worked at this restaurant. And it was an upscale restaurant in downtown Chicago, right there on Wacker and State Street. And I remember one day, fucking Dionne Warwick came in with her manager and stuff, And lucky me, I got to be the one that waited on them. I was their waiter, okay? Dionne Warwick, okay? And fucking her manager and some other people there I didn't know, probably music people, okay? And I got to wait on them. Yeah, lucky me, okay? And of course, once I saw her, I started thinking like, love power, it moves us, takes over, and fools us to make it. We need love power. You see that I have never gotten over you. Okay. Well, I wanted to say that, but I didn't. Okay. But I wanted to sing Love Power. Okay, that would have been great. Can you imagine Dionne Warwick looking at me singing Love Power? That would be awesome. Anyway, okay. The point is, sorry, I got sidetracked. They were sitting there and I was waiting on them. And I'll always remember this, okay? Because I remember the part comes where I ask everybody what they like. They were looked at the menu, whatever like that. And Dionne Warwick told me that she wanted the chicken al dente. So I was okay. So I wrote that down. And then the dude next to her, I'm guessing it was her manager, or it might have been her husband. I don't fucking know. But he said, the lady says she wants the chicken al dente. I was like, I didn't say this. I was thinking like, yeah, I know. She just told me that. I wrote it down. Okay, I know that. He said, and I'd like a glass of Chablis. Okay, and the guy says, the lady says she wants a glass of Chablis. What the fuck, man? I was like, what the fuck, dude? I heard her. Okay, I'm not fucking deaf. I didn't ask you to repeat. I didn't ask her to repeat it. No, I know. I fucking wrote it down. God damn it. I didn't say that. That's what I was thinking, And oh my fucking God, man. That went on all night, dude. When she ordered dessert, the lady says she wants the cheese. What the fuck, man? I remember that so fucking well. What a bunch of fucking hell. Maybe it was just, Dionne seemed kind of nice, but I mean, she wasn't really making eye contact with me because, I'm just a fucking waiter. Okay. But this motherfucker, man, I don't know who the fuck he was, but it might have been her husband. I don't know if she was married at the time or not, or it might have been fucking her manager or something. I don't fucking know. But what an asshole, man. And I'll always remember that. Okay, and I know she's passed away, so I got nothing bad to say about her. Okay, I loved most of her songs, not all of them. I thought it was funny that she was doing fucking the Psychic Friends Network, you know, and that turned out to be a big scam. No fucking shit. What, you didn't see that coming? You know, I mean, what the fuck? You couldn't see your company going bankrupt? But anyway, you know, so I'll always remember that, okay, about Dionne Warwick. All right. Love, power, it moves us. Yeah, anyway. So he says, anyway, back to the movie, right? Okay, he tells everyone at the table that he went there to go see Dionne Warwick, or a guy who thinks he's Dionne Warwick, all right? You know, he says in the gay way, it's very charming, okay? Okay, and then, you know, okay, so that's going on here, okay? Now, one thing I did notice, okay, I looked at the credits in this movie, and one of the characters in this movie has a very small part, okay? It's the boy that plays Michael's little brother. Okay, Michael's little brother, his name is Scotty in this movie. His name is Scotty O'Neal, okay? And Michael O'Neal is his older brother, okay? And their dad is played by, well, actually, I forgot his name. God, I had it on the tip of my tongue, too. But anyway, and his dad is in there, that's Ed O'Neal, okay? So you got Ed O'Neal's the dad, Michael O'Neal's the son, and then his younger son is Scotty O'Neal, okay? Well, the actor that plays Scotty O'Neal in this movie, now clearly this kid's like, what, 13 or 14 years old. He's supposed to be the best man at the wedding, even though Michael doesn't trust his little brother with the wedding ring, so he gives it to Jules. Okay, so Jules is the best man, okay, because he doesn't trust his little brother. He's afraid his little brother's going to lose the ring, all right? Well, clearly fucking Scotty is a fucking kid. He's prepubescent fucking teen. Okay, he's got fucking, you know, he's starting to get hair in places, you know, where you didn't know, and he's starting to get hard-ons at the worst of times, and clearly he's got the hots for Jules. Okay, like he's like, oh, like he just wants to eat out her asshole like any fucking moment now. And Jules knows this, so she dances with him and shit, you know, to get him all fucking horny and stuff, right? You know, even though he's like 13 years old. Okay, so Jules totally takes advantage of this. Okay, that her love's little brother has the hots for her. Okay, and now he's a young kid. He doesn't know who the fuck Dionne Warwick is. Okay, but now he says that out loud. Who the hell's Dionne Warwick? And then we go, oh, Psychic Friends Network, you know, Whitney Houston's aunt, all that kind of fucking shit, right? She was the host of Solid Gold 79. You didn't know I knew that, did you? You know how I know that? Because I fucking watched it back then. I watched it in 1960. Yes, I might have been a little fucking kid, but I watched Solid Gold 79. Yeah, before they had Marilyn McCoo and Rex Smith. Before they had Andy Gibb. Yeah, I watched Solid Gold 79. That was Dionne Warwick. That season was Dionne Warwick, okay? Those of you who are old enough know it was too. All right, but anyway, yeah, love, power. Okay, anyway, moving, I can't get the song in my head now. All right, so anyway, I looked up that kid's name. His name is Chris Masterson. He looked kind of familiar. So I looked him up. Chris Masterson is this boy in this movie, right? Well, turns out he had an older brother named Danny Masterson. Yeah, you know who he is? That's fucking Hyde from that fucking 70s show. And right now he's doing fucking 30 years for Grape. Yeah. I did not notice him the first time I saw it. It's been a long time, but now, holy shit, that's the brother of the fucking, you know, therapist. The word is therapist, and then like put a break in it, and then you'll get what I'm saying. All right, anyway, so yeah, just so you know. Okay, so the kid doesn't know, so everyone explains, okay, who fucking Dionne Warwick is, all right, Psychic Friends Network, blah, 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 you know. Okay, and then the slutty little cousins. Okay, there's these two cousins. They're not identical twins, but they look and dress identical. Okay, even though they're not identical twins, they speak at the same time. Apparently, according to Kimmy, they're fucking a couple of fucking sluts. Okay, but they're maids of honor at the wedding. Anyway, so they're sitting there. Okay, and they start singing. Do you know the way to San Jose? La 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 la. Yeah, did I tell you this movie's gay as fuck? All right, but it is. All right, so yeah, so George, of course, you know, that's his type of music, you know, gay bar shit. He's like la 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 la. He's doing that, and yet we're all supposed to believe that he's fucking straight. Okay, moving right along. Okay, so out of Electric Shock, so he tells them all that he was there visiting Dionne Warwick, and there she was walking out of the electric shock therapy room. A vision in pink. Then Michael's like, Jules, you don't wear pink. You hate pink. And he's getting all fucking upset, like he's jealous and shit, right? And George says, like, sometimes she does wear pink. And Jules like, yes, I do. And Michael's like he's about to fucking shit himself there at the table. Okay, so that's going on here, okay. And then he says, qui est-ce que c'est cette vision? Which is French for what is the vision, just in case you didn't know that, all right? Okay, because he's gay, so he has to say it in French, right? It all sounds gayer in French. He could have just said it in English, but it wouldn't have been gay that way. All right, so anyway, so he's like, she must be some Broadway understudy. Look at her skin. Who does her hair? Yeah, that's something a straight guy says, And at that moment, I knew. And of course, now everyone's in suspense. Everyone's fucking pinching, squeezing their butt cheeks together. They're all puckered up. Like they're all waiting and it's not just the table, it's the whole fucking restaurant is waiting in anticipation for what he's gonna fucking say next, man. I mean, you talk about rom-com bullshit. He says, I knew that someday we would end up like this. Some Doris Day Rock Hudson extravaganza. Okay, now for those of you who don't know, in the 50s, there were rom-coms back then too, and one of the most popular rom-coms was Doris Day and Rock Hudson, okay? Doris Day and Rock Hudson, okay? What nobody knew back in the 1950s is that Rock Hudson liked to take it up the fucking ass, okay? Nobody knew that back then, okay? I mean, people in Hollywood knew that, okay? Everybody, but the studios paid a lot of fucking money to make sure that no reporters ever wrote about that, okay? So it was because he was a leading man, okay? He had a big female following that went to go see his fucking movies, okay? And nobody's gonna fucking see movies if they find out he's fucking gay, all right? They always use that the whole Doris Day fucking Rock Hudson thing, all right? Nobody publicly knew he was a queer until he fucking got AIDS in the 80s and died from it, all right? Yes, fucking McMullen and wife, that motherfucker. But anyway, moving right along. So he's basically telling everyone at the table, hey, I'm fucking gay. I'm just pretending to be straight. Because that was basically Rock Hudson's career and his rom-coms, all right? So that's going on here. And like I said, nobody at the table picks up on this. He's basically telegraphing that he's fucking gay to everybody there. Because everybody at the table is a fucking dumbass, all right? Okay, and so is the guy that wrote this fucking movie, all right? He's still in the closet. Okay, so he's like, I told Dion, I'm in love. Could this siren love me as well? Because straight guys talk that way. Are the gods that kind? And then as Dion turned to me and opened her lovely eyes, and she said, and everyone's like, what'd she say? The whole fucking restaurant's that way. She said, from the moment I wake up to do and put on my makeup. And then the mom says, because she knows the song, yeah? I said a little prayer for you. While combing my hair now and choosing what I'm going to wear now. And then the fucking twins are like, I say a little prayer for you. You see where this is fucking going? Then the whole fucking table apparently knows the fucking lyrics, okay? Together, forever, you'll stay in my heart and I... Yes, I gotta read it because I don't know fucking words, okay? Together, forever, you'll stay in my heart and I will love you forever and ever, we'll never will part and how I love you together forever. That's how it must be to live without you. And then the fucking dad, Michael's dad, Joe, old fucking man who looks like he's gonna fucking die any minute now. He's like, would be only heartbreak for me. I guess that's supposed to be funny, because he's like some fuddy-duddy old guy. The whole fucking restaurant's gay. Anyway, it's a gay restaurant. Bury the Cuda, more gay the Cuda, more like that. Fucked in the ass. Anyway, all right. Then the whole restaurant sings along to. Oh, we thought that was just one verse. It keeps going. Okay, I guess somebody that worked. There's a piano in the restaurant. Why the fuck would they have a piano in the middle of a fucking, you know, a low-end seafood restaurant? But they do. And I guess the waiter or the manager jumps on the piano and starts, because he knows the song, so he just starts playing it too. You know, and then the whole fucking restaurant, everyone just fucking puts down their goddamn shrimp cocktails and their fucking crab cakes and just starts singing along. You know, it turns out the whole fucking restaurant's gay. Together forever, we stay in my heart, and I will love you. Together forever, we'll die, and I will love you. You know, that kind of fucking shit, right? Okay, the whole fucking restaurant sings along with the fucking other dudes on the fucking piano. And then Jules and Mike look upset. So Jules is like, she's embarrassed. And Mike's just like, ugh. Everyone else, meanwhile, either fingering themselves or jerking off. Okay, and the whole fucking restaurant, like I said, the whole fucking restaurant knows the fucking lyrics. Yeah. This is you know, there's scenes in a movie where you just realize, oh my god, this is a fucking movie. This is not. I'm not invested. You pulled me out of the fucking movie. Okay, this is just this whole scene here is just a fucking gay joke. That's all it is. It's just a fucking gay joke. Okay, it's just a fucking gay joke in a fucking what's supposed to be a heterosexual rom-com. Okay, does that even exist? Is there even such thing as a fucking heterosexual rom-com anywhere? Because I don't think I've ever fucking seen one. All right, and this was no exception. All right, okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna stop my review right here, but I'll be back and I will continue my review of my best friend's gay wedding. I thank you very much for watching this long, and I will see you soon on the next one. Bye.